Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Xanoid, and we're playing some more No Man's Sky today. Now, we got some pretty good information, I guess, and, well, at least it's for me. I don't know. I mean, most people probably already know some easy ways to make some units, but I have come across a few different ways to make units because I'm in dire need of a new ship, and I have about 2.6 million saved up so far. And obviously the first of which is probably going to be the one that everybody kind of starts out doing, which is just mining resources off of planets and selling it, which is probably going to be the easiest thing to do, I guess. You just kind of have to be lucky to come across some really good stuff. A lot of my units was actually made because I came across a planet, and I think I actually named it, just in case I ever needed to go back, Emerald City, because it actually had a lot of emerald nodes on it, which was great because that stuff sells for more than gold, I think. So it was fantastic. I collected as much as I could possibly hold. I wish my ship could have held more. I didn't want to have to keep making too many trips, so I tried to do the best I can in making enough money. I did come across a few other ways, and another one I did read, which is actually kind of where you don't really have to go anywhere. You just kind of have to be at the right one, and this is probably not too good of an example just because at the station I'm at, although I don't want to leave the system just yet. But if you go through the stuff that you can sell here, and you look for these gold stars right here, where they usually are selling for almost like 100% or more, and you look for that, and say for instance we take this like suspension fluid right here where it's selling at 2,145 units per piece, and this is why I say it's probably not a good idea. You could probably find some stuff better because it's you could probably find something that's worth more units and get more out of it at one time. But if you look at that and you come down here to these ships and you kind of just negotiate with whatever people's here at this ship, and let's see if anybody is actually selling it. A lot of times you'll come across people that are selling it for like the average price, and you won't need to actually go anywhere to make this money. So for instance, the suspension fluid, you actually get a better deal at minus 3.5%, so you're buying at 19,000 per piece, and so you would buy it here and you can actually sell it for more up at the top, you know, and just kind of doing that back and forth. And that's how I was making a pretty decent amount of units. And so that's one of the options you can do. Another one, which I've actually been pretty interested in because I kind of wanted to get in a little bit more, and we can actually go ahead and kind of do it and see what different things we can get out of it. And that's actually getting into some fights here, which I don't know if there's any cargo ships. They were here before. It looks like, okay, there they go. And start shooting the cargo ships and start taking. As far as I know, it doesn't, you know, mess with any standings with the people that are in that system, I guess. You know, only thing it really does and that you have to worry about is the sentinels, which are kind of annoying as shit. And I don't know how to lose them in space. I know you can lose them on the ground by getting away from them. When you're in space, I'm not sure if there is a way you can lose them. If there is, that'd be fantastic if anyone can let me know in the comments, because I would like to know. Right now, I kind of just go into it with the anticipation of dying. So you go over here, and the only thing that sucks here is you have to have a ship that has a lot of inventory because it fills up so quick. But let's see, let's go down here, because these are actually pretty easy to destroy, and you can just sit there and destroy an entire row of them really quick, and you don't have to worry about getting shot down by their turrets and stuff, which is fantastic, because they do a lot of damage. Their defense turrets are crazy. So we'll kind of just go and fly here pretty close to here. I see their defense stuff, but we're just going to kind of just destroy it all in a line. See, we already got the sentinels on us, and see, it's pretty easy to destroy all of those. The defense turrets are already starting to go on. So it's a good way to get a lot of titanium, which, oh shit, I lost where I'm at. Where am I? Oh shit, okay, it went the other way. So you just kind of go through and collect everything you can. You'll get a lot of metals. The whole nothing found thing is because my inventory is already full, so it's really good to get titanium, which actually sells for a decent amount, so you can make some okay money doing it. It's just a lot of hassle because you pretty much have to go through, and now I have to find the space station. I get so twisted up in this game, I don't know which direction to go in, and I don't think it's showing me for some reason. I think it's because I'm in a fight. There it goes. Alright, almost into it. So the only bad thing is I can't like jump to it, so I usually try to pick cargo ships that are pretty close. fuck. Alright, so, well, that's one way. Anyways, you get the idea. You'll get some pretty neat stuff. Another way is actually fucking these sentinels up, because the sentinels actually drop some pretty neat things sometimes. And I think I'm being shot at by the defense turrets still. I need to get away from that. But these sentinels aren't terribly hard to take down. It just gets a little bit difficult when more of them start coming at you at once. Let me go ahead and take out this sentinel. Where are we at? Fuck. Leave me alone. Alright, so that's done. I'm gonna transfer this over because... Where are we at? Fuck. Did I already get whatever material I got? So you get some neat things from the sentinels. That's the point. Like, I've gotten... let me see if I got anything, actually. No, I sold everything I've gotten already from... Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention. Well, anyways, that was the point. Now, what you do after that, after you die, you obviously lose all the stuff that's in your inventory of your ship, but now you don't have the sentinels on you, which is great. So, and you kind of, like, break shit half the time, so you kind of have to fix it. But usually it's a better trade-off. You usually get more than what you have to spend on fixing stuff. Let me go ahead and jump over here to collect my shit, because then you can come back and collect it without being targeted by anything, and you can safely go back and sell it. Now, I have tried going back to the station and actually going into the station selling my stuff while the sentinels are still on me. When I came back out, they were still on me, so that didn't really work out, and trying to lose them. So I need to find a different way. I want to know if there is possible to lose them. If I have to warp to a different system, I don't know if I want to do that. I'll probably just continue dying. If that doesn't hurt me, I don't think it does. But yeah, so I just picked up all of my stuff, which is going to be all the titanium, which, I mean, it sells for pretty decent. Like, you got 30,000 units there, so you can make some okay money. You got copper here, which is really good as well. If you're in a system that buys it at a higher rate, like 100% or whatever, you're gonna make a lot of money. I don't make that much in this system, but it's still a good tactic to have. Now, another thing is when you're looking for things to sell in the system that's coming across, I don't want to deal with that for right now, so I'm gonna leave just to make sure I don't get in any... Oh, fuck that. No, I don't want to deal with people. I don't want to deal with hostile ships. I'm gonna let them blow up whatever they want to blow up. So anyways... Ah, man, I forgot what I was saying. Now those hostile ships distracted me. Fuck. Alright, there we go. So, another thing is I want to show you something, because I didn't know about this at first, and I just never really read it anywhere, and I can't believe I haven't, because I always look for good ways to make units, and it's a really good way, because obviously you know that selling the alloy stuff, it sells for a lot of money, whether it's like granite and stuff like that. Well, I finally found out how to come across being able to make the stuff like granite, and I've seen the resonators sell for a lot of units as well, which, if you look at the price of it, doesn't cost that much to make. You just have to have all the materials. Antimatter, you can buy that pretty easily, but to be able to get to the point where you can craft it, because you're only going to have the first like 4 or 5 things craftable at first. And look, I can actually make suspension fluid, if I can pull it up here. I can actually make suspension fluid and sell that right here where they're buying it at 100%. For me, I don't feel like it's worth it. But look, it's only 50 carbon. You can sit there and just destroy plants all day long and get thousands of units for just collecting a shit ton of carbon. So that, and if you have a lot of inventory space, you can sit there and do that a lot at one time. Now, I finally found out how to actually learn this stuff to craft, and there's a certain building you want to look for on planets, which is what I'm going to go do now. I don't know why oh, you know what? I came in here because I'm going to get rid of all my stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and sell all my shit that I collected, and then I'm going to show you what building you want to look for that is going to help you in being able to craft certain things, and you kind of just learn a bunch of random things. I don't know if they come out in a certain order. It just depends on where you are. I don't know how that works, but you learn things to craft, which is very useful because you use cheap materials, turn it into expensive materials, and then you make a fuck ton of units. And then hopefully by the end of this episode, I'm going to have me a brand new ship that's going to cost a lot more money and hold a lot more stuff, so that I can do all the same shit over again with a lot bigger amounts of units, because we're going to fucking make it rain those units. I can't wait. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do all that, and I'll see you guys in just a minute. Okay, so I actually didn't have to fly around for too long to find one, but this is going to be it. This is what you're going to be looking for in the sky, those little big cylinders and shit. So that's what you're doing. Let me go ahead and land right here. Can I not land? Oh, I'm trying to do the pulse engines. My bad. Fuck, let me go back around. So, but that's pretty much the building you're going to be wanting to look for, and I think I lost it, and now I'm going all crazy. Fuck. Okay, you know what? And there's another one of those little inventory expanders that cost a lot of money once you start getting up there, but okay, there we go. Alright, so that's the building that you want to look for, and don't call me stupid if I should have already known this since the beginning, because I definitely didn't. I just came across it by accident one time when I saw it, and I was like, oh, that building looks different. Let me go try to see what it's about. And I did, and then I found out that I started learning stuff from it, and I started breaking down more, which is why I learned what I have now. So this is kind of the buildings that I've been looking out for recently now. And they usually always have a door right here, and I don't know if it's... now, let me straighten this out, because I know that buildings look different in different systems depending on what faction it's a part of. In this right here, the system I'm in is all like with the Gex. So this is a Gek building, and this is what it's going to look like. I'm not sure how different it's going to look for the other ones, but it's going to have this steel door. Now, when you pull out your weapon here to destroy it, these fuckers are going to get pissed off at you, start shooting you, but don't worry, don't pay them any mind. Just go ahead and keep shooting, break down the door, let them do whatever they're going to do, because they can't really do that much damage to you at, you know, whatever low security that we're at. It's not a big deal, because as soon as you go in here, they don't follow you in here, and then they instantly get off of you. Like, they're already looking, and then they go away. That's it. So, and what's weird, I didn't have to deal with them shooting me, so that works out even better. So you come here, and this is the manufacturing facility is what it's called. The terminal oversees element usage. I can adjust the amount of oxides pouring from resources vaults into the production system. Warning lights flash, and a timer ticks down. Dramatically increase oxide levels. Increase oxide... Oh, I have to read that shit. Increase oxide... Fuck, I don't know if the other word means dramatically or a little bit. Shit. Okay, so I've never had this issue. I'm usually always correct on everything I choose, so I'm gonna go with just increase. Okay, maintains production. Fantastic, I guessed right. I need to learn more words. So look, I learned how to craft the power canister now, which is 50 carbon, another cheap thing, and I've seen it sell for, I don't know. I feel like I've seen it sell for a lot, but I'm honestly not entirely sure. Okay, 515 units, so you're probably still better off with doing... Oh, that's the power canister. 343. What was I looking at before? Oh, the power reservoir. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, it's just a good way to learn how to craft a bunch of different shit so that you can make even more units, which is great. So I'm at 2.8 after I sold that stuff from that cargo ship that I fucked up, and I'm thinking I need to find a new ship, at least a little bit better, and I think 2.8 should be good. We're gonna head back up to the space station and see what kind of ships are for sale up there, and if they're going to be any good. Oh, I don't have any more stamina. Okay, that's the first time I've ever actually ran out of stamina. That's the first time I've actually ran anyways. I usually always jetpack myself everywhere. I don't know why I was running, to be honest. So we're going to go up. Oh, I can fly straight to the space station. Okay. Off-planet distress signal. I'm still going to avoid that until I get a new ship, because I want to have a badass ship when I fight people. Because this ship dies really quick, and it's not that... I mean, you can upgrade anything and add stuff to it, obviously. I just don't have the inventory space to want to do that, because I can't hold that many things already. So I'm waiting to get a ship with better inventory space so that I can add more of the upgrades that I already know, and that's kind of the plan with that. So I can add the extra shield thing and everything, so I can have better shields and whatnot. And yeah, so... what I'm going to do now is, I think 2.8 is going to be good enough. I probably should save up more, I don't know. But I'm trying to look for another small ship. I don't want a giant cargo ship. See, that looks pretty badass, so I think I want that. I don't really care for it in yellow, but if I have to take it, I will. I know I've seen those ships, but those sell for a lot of money. I think I've seen them for like 6 million. They usually have a lot of inventory space, though, and I'm not looking for anything like a giant cargo ship. I need something that's going to be good for fighting stuff. Not that I think it makes any difference. I don't know if it does. I mean, it could or could not. I've never really looked into that. I just feel like I need to look cooler when I'm destroying shit. So let's make an offer on the ship, see what he's selling for. 1.7. 24 slots. He already has a bunch of shit on here. So we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's how many slots I think I have available with not all the stuff. So let me see. So there's 4 things that are added on here that I don't have. I mean, I can always take them off, though. It's not a big deal if I don't feel like I need them. Let's see what the other ships sell for. That's 1.7. Not a bad investment. That one looks kind of ugly, but let's see what the inventory looks like. 'Cause I'm not too picky, I guess, right now, because I know that I'm going to make a whole lot more units, and that when I get further in the systems, I'm going to find way better ships anyways. I'm just looking for something that's going to make it better on me, because I'm still kind of like, it's pretty much a beginner ship. I mean, I got this straight from the beginning, like after buying it from somebody else. Make an offer on the ship. Let's see what we have. 15 slots. What the fuck is this? Seriously? Oh, that's so stupid. Why? Get out of here with that shit. I don't want that. Ugh. Alright, so this is well, I was going to say, that's probably still a good idea. I'm going to wait and see if another one comes in that's good, and we'll find out if we're going to get that one. But he left, so fuck that guy. Damn, this ship looks big. Usually these big ships have a shit ton of inventory space, and they usually sell for ridiculous amounts of money. Well, ridiculous in terms of what I have now, which isn't too ridiculous. It might take some hours of mining a bunch of stuff and blowing up a bunch of stuff, but if I remember correctly, it should cost a lot of money that I don't have. Let's see. Yep, $11 million. Or units, sorry. Dollars. Units, whatever. 35 slots, so it has a shit ton of space. But I just cannot afford it right now. Like I said, I'm looking for a good low-level medium ship that I can use right now that's going to be better than what I have. That looks like that same dinky-ass ship that was there before. So I think I'm going to skip on that. So I'm going to go ahead and keep waiting, see what kind of ship we end up with, and I will see you guys in just a minute. Okay, so I think I found it. This is going to be it. It's an ugly-ass ship, but 25 slots, 2.2 million units isn't going to be that bad, I don't think. And it has an extra upgraded shield thing already in place, so I won't have to worry about making another one. I think I'm actually going to go for it. 2.2, I can afford that. It has 5 more slots, which I think is great for the price, I guess, because then you start getting into the really big ships. Like I said, it's ugly, but like this isn't going to be my final ship anyway, so I know I'm going to buy one here pretty soon as I can save up 11 million units, and I'll be able to afford one. So I'm actually going to transfer over everything that I can. I think that's it, right? That's all the other stuff. And we're going to accept that 2.2 million units, spend it, and now we have ourselves a new ship. Wow, fantastic. Now I can go blow shit up. I would hate it if I saw like a really good ship pop in and it like cost less. Alright. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Oh, this looks pretty cool. It's different on the inside. Awesome. Okay. So how many available slots do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I actually have 2 more available slots than I did before. And I'm thinking that I can construct something else. I don't know what else I would need. So we have a phase beam coolant. We have the beam impact. Photon cannon. Obviously that's the basic firing accelerated fire for the photon cannon. I need like a damage thing for the photon cannon. I don't need 2 coolant things. I'm going to get rid of this one. And then we'll probably just go ahead and... Oh, I do need this. I need to save up for that. That's a thing I need. Iridium and copper I can easily get by destroying those cargo ships that I've been doing, because I've been getting a lot of that. So that's not an issue. But that's going to help me travel further, which is great. So... oh, damage for the photon. I don't know what the fuck Omegon is. Omegon? It's a gather element, so I gotta be able to find it somewhere. I just never actually found it anywhere. What about this one? Iridium, copper, and zinc. Not too bad, I think. We got accelerated fire. So I'm gonna look at gathering materials and just doing all that stuff. We'll worry about upgrading at a later time and just kind of do what we can do now. Which is continue to do what I've just showed you that I've been doing, so we can gather and start racking up our units again. We're down to 641,000 units, which is pretty low when it comes to being able to buy ships that cost a lot more, but fuck it. Anyways, that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys today. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.